It is the place where local waste would have gone until President Obama hit the brakes. Now an Aiken County lawsuit hopes to reopen Yucca Mountain, and it is sparking debate in Washington today.
News 12's Chad Mills has been following the story and is talking to South Carolina's Attorney General. And Chad, he told you something he hasn't said publicly before.
He says if Aiken County's lawsuit isn't successful today, he'll likely sue the administration again. That lawsuit will be designed to get the $30 billion back that taxpayers and ratepayers have already spent on Yucca.
Today's the day an Aiken County lawsuit against the federal government will be heard in front of a D.C. appeals court. The case is trying to reverse President Obama's decision to end a nuclear waste repository in Nevada called Yucca Mountain.
This case boils down to one simple premise, and it's what every third grader in America learns in their civics class, is that Congress makes laws and the executive branch enforces laws.
News 12 sat down with South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson in an exclusive interview.
2 years ago, the administration withdrew its application to the Department of Energy, their application, which was going to implement that law.
And that law was the Nuclear Waste Policy Act, passed back in the 80s and approved again in 2002. Pre-construction began, but when President Obama took office, the Department of Energy removed its license application and construction stopped.
Over 25 years, from about 1982 to 2008, we spent $33 billion into the nuclear waste fund.
He says South Carolina ratepayers fronted about $1.4 billion of that. Now waste at SRS and Plant Vogtle piles up too, and that's why Aiken County filed suit.
We've done something that's just unheard of, and I say that with a great deal of sarcasm. We have filed a mandamus action against the federal government requiring the Nuclear Regulatory Commission to do what they're supposed to do by statute.
And if successful, today's hearing would force the Nuclear Regulatory Commission to determine whether they administrate the law.
If we don't succeed or prevail here in this case, then we're going to seriously consider another course of action, and that is the suit to recover the monies paid by ratepayers over the last 2.5 decades.
So if Aiken County's lawsuit fails, South Carolina will likely sue the federal government in an attempt to get that money back. As for today's hearing, Wilson says he's cautiously optimistic. He says the facts are on his side, but he says that's never stopped the federal government before. Tomorrow on News 12, we'll see what Congress is doing to respark Yucca 2, and we'll have an update on today's hearing as well. In the newsroom, Chad Mills, News 12.